Live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, MLB The Show's Game of the Week is coming your way. It's the 86ers and the Milwaukee Brewers. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And towing the slab, Nestor Cortez Jr. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, last year, kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
There's a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
That one is upstairs. In the air, right side. Makes the catch for the out. One up, one down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Well, to me, Boog, it shows the manager's trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. So digging in, Jeff Cross. Homered last night, added another hit as well. And ball 1. A little bit low.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
And now 2-1. Man at first, one away. To first, and he breaks for second. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. And they put the tag on him for the out.
So much for the first hit right there. Good move, and he had him leaning all the way.
Two outs. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab in this one, Snyder. Chris, how about a scouting report?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
So here's the Brewers DH, Christian Yelich. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. Popped up. Brings it in. One away. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. Big challenge for them today as they take on a pitcher who brings electric stuff and really racks up the strikeouts.
Yeah, and it's all about making good contact against a pitcher like this. You're not going to get very many pitches to hit in an at-bat, maybe even in a game. So you got to be ready, zoned in the spot where you think you've got the best chance and jump all over it. Might be the first pitch in the at-bat, so you better walk up there ready from the jump. If they can make early, consistent contact, I think they'll have a much better shot against him.
Bryce Terang at the plate now. That's ball one. Swings through that.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, the catcher, William.
And now it's William Contreras. Ball one there.
1 ball, no strike.
To first, and they've got him picked off. To second, and he's out.
So much for the first hit right there. Good move, and he had him leaning all the way.
2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch in for a strike, and a count 1-1.
No.
Right through there for a strike. That one way inside. Ripped to short. Sends it to first.
That's an out.
That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Brewers go down quietly. Scoreless after 1. And we're back. 2nd inning set to go. Here's a big power threat. Number 23. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. There's a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
In the air, center field. Puts it away for the out.
The shortstop, number 7.
Now it's the shortstop. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability.
Oh, the throw is over his head. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he makes it all the way to 3rd. So a costly throwing error there.
Making accurate throws from the outfield is a lot easier said than done, Boog, and I would know. Everything has to line up perfectly because the smallest miscalculation throwing from that distance will send the ball completely off target, and it just cost him a run.
Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Coleman Hunt. And that one ripped into right, and it stays fair. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
One out, runner at second. And now the first baseman, 3 for 9 in the series coming in. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. He thought about third, but won't take the chance and heads back to second. Next is the designated hitter. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Mitchell under it. Makes the catch. And that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Up now for Milwaukee, Rhys Hoskins. Hoskins getting to start at first, batting in the cleanup spot, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014. Snyder back to work. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? And there's a ball.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Let's see if he gives them anything to hit here. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That or just going up.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Leaping, and it's gone. He'll touch them all. And we're all square. It's 1-1.
This crowd is on fire right now. They're going nuts thanks to that home run. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now Jackson Chourio. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
And a pitch. Now
Outside.
1-1. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Line to left. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Garrett Mitchell getting ready to hit. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. That catches the outside corner. Strike one. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
And takes low for ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Finds its way through, base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe at home. home, and the runner scores from second. It's 2-1.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So up next, Joseph Ortiz. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Now snap throw to first. And he dives back in safely. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the third and final game of the series.
Ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
No.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. That one at triple digits.
3-1.
Mitchell on at first, nobody out. Check swing, called strike.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bat.
So digging in, Blake Perkins. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. And that's all they'll get.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
So up next, Andrew Monasterio. Hitless in the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. The shortstop takes the ball. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering is in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. That's the second out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Back to the top of the lineup. Yelly stepping into the box now. Swings and misses. 0-1. Yelich with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
And that is the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We played 2 full. The Brewers lead this one 2-1. Back here in Milwaukee, digging in, number 6. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get
drilled out towards left center field, that's well struck. Out of here! His second homer of this series, and it ties it up. It's 2-2. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder. That one the other way, and that's a base hit.
He was all over that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Now the number 2 hitter. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Runner on the go again. Bunting for a hit and a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Runner on the move again. In the dirt. No throw. He steals third easily. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
That one almost got him.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches.
Got it! Huge strikeout there.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. He's got it. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 3-2.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Off the batter's eye and gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 4-2.
Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
So 2 away with nobody on. And the batter will be the shortstop. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
So digging in, Coleman Hunt doubled his first time. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Mitchell fires it in. Runner puts on the brakes at second. So it's first and second with 2 out.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Yeah, the batter now, number 10. Hammered, base hit, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
And here is number 99. Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. In the air, right field. Perkins under it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's 5-2. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. And first offering is fouled off. 1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a miss.
No ball.
Wow,
Strike.
good luck catching up to that one.
Close, but
no.
called the ball. And that's ball 1. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Ground ball right side and foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
On the ground, out to short. Fires across the
He's
diamond. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Rhys Hoskins to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Check swing. He went. And that's strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
And
No,
that one
that's up.
upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nobody left for Milwaukee. They trail at 5-2. Start of the 4th. Now it's the right fielder, number 6.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these guys doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Up the middle, hauls it in, and there's one away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So the lineup flips over, and now the center fielder. Right side, Perkins. And it's caught for the out. Here's the left fielder. 1 for 2. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Back here at American Family Field, bottom of the 4th, stepping in, Jackson Chourio. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Well, these Brewers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Just missed.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
2-1.
Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Caught him looking for the K.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
So up next, Garrett Mitchell. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
2 down, bases empty. Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. He reached on a walk his first time. He swings and fouls one off. Swings through that one for strike 2. It was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. The 0-2. Ripped into right field, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
The right fielder, number 16.
Blake Perkins, the next to hit. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99.
That's a ball.
Runner takes off. Pitch is low.
2 balls.
Throw to second, and he's safe. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Ortiz stands at second with 2 gone. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one
Look out.
just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Andrew Monasterio in the Milwaukee on deck circle. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Brewers strand 1, and the deficit remains 5-2.
Now pitching for
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Yoel Payamps.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
the third baseman.
Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Jeff Cross. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. Now around second, going for third. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they tag him out. And now the catcher comes up to him. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Payamps, a 6'2 righty, 30 years old now. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Way out front for strike 2. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Abner Uribe getting ready to go. Koenig, a left-hander, also throwing. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Out number 2.
Now batting, number 7.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. He's 2 for 2.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
That's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
All over that one right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Runner at first with 2 away. Coleman Hunt will hit next. And that one fouled off. Two outs. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the shortstop, Andrew Monasterio. Snyder back to work. That one at triple digits.
Well, these Brewers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich, 0 for 2 in this one. That misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Swing and a miss. That is strike two.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And a curve is down and in.
Full count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. One down, base is empty. Good job to fight that one off. Out to short. Over to first. Out. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Bryce.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for the Brewers, Bryce Terang.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
That one pushed to the left and foul. The Brewers trailing by 3, last half of inning number 5. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now pitching for
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Abner Uribe.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And gone! A massive home run. His 9th homer of the year. It's 6-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And now the DH.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Late with the swing there. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Hudson, the left-hander, up and throwing. There's a swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
So digging in, number 6. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
This one in the air. Hoskins makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. Round second, digging for third. Oh, but he can't stay on the base, and they get him with the tag. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 6-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Late on that fastball.
Ellie just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
High fly ball down the left field line. And it bangs off the foul pole, home run. So he goes yard to left. And they cut into the lead. It's 6-3.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. That one ran inside, almost got him. Pulls that one foul. Nobody on, nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that's downstairs and outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That just misses, and that's ball 3.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Fought off foul. That clips the zone, and that is strike two.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
This one in the air. Hauls it in, and there's two away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Next for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Two down, nobody on.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 6-3. 6 innings in the books on MLB The Show's Game of the Week.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Brian Hudson hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Now the left fielder.
For the 86ers, the left fielder, number 0.
And first offering is fouled off. Hudson, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Outside low, and that's ball one.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Next offering upstairs. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Fielding for the wall, makes the catch in foul ground.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Foul ball. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one fouled off. Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first, out, 2 out.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
That one almost got him.
Ball 2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
There's a swing and a drive. Going, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 7-3.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now it's the shortstop. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. That one misses, and that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Perkins sizing this one up. And makes the grab. And that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3.
Now pitching.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Shane Kramer.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
The third baseman.
Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. A walk, and he's also singled. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Ball,
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And 1-2.
1-2.
Lifted in the air, right center field. And that'll get down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
The right fielder, number 16.
Up now for Milwaukee, Blake Perkins. That's in for a strike.
Now this team is definitely looking
No
for
ball,
a big swing
1
of the
strike.
bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That one misses, and the count is 1-1. Ortiz gets his lead at first, nobody out. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And the batter will be the shortstop, Andrew Monasterio, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that drops in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that
No
velocity.
ball, 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Yelich, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Dives and makes the catch.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Jared Koenig. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Here's the second baseman, Coleman Hunt.
the second baseman.
He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
In the air, right side of the infield. Hoskins moves under it, nabs it, and there's one away.
Now batting, number 10.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Next to hit, number 99. Now a pop-up on the infield. Hoskins moves under it. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And now the right fielder. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. In the air, out towards right center. Perkins. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the eighth coming up. The 86ers lead it 7-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the eighth. This is Bryce Terang. The Brewers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Kramer back to work. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
That was straight queso right there.
Just missed.
Ball.
Bounce to the left side. Cross. Tosses to first.
He's out.
They go 5-3 for the first out as the third baseman makes the play from the shortstop spot in the shift. Next for the Brewers, William Contreras.
He is a talented player. His big brother Wilson has voiced that his little brother may end up being better than he is.
That's a
Close, but called a ball. Ball one.
1-0.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
He was late there. Strike one.
1-1.
The Brewers down by 4 here in the bottom half of the eighth inning. Swing and a miss. And that's strike two.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish.
The first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Deficit remains at 4. It's 7-3. We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Aaron Ashby.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
So back to the top of the order. Here's the center fielder. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Terang over to first in time. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. Now the number 2 hitter. That's inside. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Number 77, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Hall also getting ready. Ground ball up the middle, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jeff Cross. Now this is in the air down the line. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, number 23.
Here's the catcher, number 23. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. That one ripped. It has the distance, gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 9-3. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Swing and a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, the second baseman, Coleman.
Now it's the second baseman, Coleman Hunt. Swing and a ground ball, Terang. And that's the 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 9-3. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a
No
Thundersticks
ball.
guy.
One strike.
And that's not outdated?
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Breaking ball
Inside.
inside. And it's 1-1. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Out towards left center. Drifts towards it. Drops into the glove. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Mitchell, the batter now, as he swings and misses for
0-1.
strike 1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Late on that
No
fastball.
ball. 2 strikes.
That one just misses. Now 1-2.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
On the ground. On the run, sends it over to first. Low throw, picked, he's safe.
Well, he did all he could at short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done, but good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Here's the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. That one missed. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
He's
One
been great
ball,
in this
one
one.
strike.
Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Missed
That's the
with a
ball.
changeup, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Mitchell over at first with 1 away. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one, just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly
Ball
can.
1.
Perkins stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Just missed.
2-0.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Ball.
In the dirt, but kept
3
close.
balls. 1 strike.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
9-3 your final here in this one. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week.